In front of me here a power unit. It's 12 volts and DC and 1 amp. Okay, so it's the most popular power unit that we sell in our CCTV range. Okay, so basically I'm just going to start off by giving a demonstration out here. I'm just going to straight away just plug this power unit in here. And I'm going to just pull into focus here this camera here. This is a very basic camera that we sell. And what we can see on this camera is typical of all the cameras. It has two inputs. It has an input bringing in power. It is a 2.1mm socket on it, DC socket, and this is a 2.1mm jack. So it can provide power from the power unit directly to the camera. And then the camera also has an output, and the output is a BNC connector here, which is actually going to run the picture from this to this TV here that's pre-set up on this. So we do it here. And if you just pick up the camera here, you can see immediately it works. So it's extremely good. So what type of cameras can we power, and when will we need to go for a more powerful power unit? Well, basically, if you look at a very simple camera like this, it has a tiny power requirement, only 80 milliamps, where this has, 1 amp, so 1000 milliamps output on it. So normally, a single power unit like that can power a number of cameras, and we can do that using a cable such as what I have in my hand here. So we have a single input in and 4 outputs out. So just going to give a demonstration how we'd use this. So instead of powering a camera directly, what we would do is we would push this in here. So put the socket and the jack together, and we just use one of the 4 outputs to power this when we pick the camera. And I just pick up the camera again, and you can see it's still working fine. So you can power a range of other cameras. So what a normal situation would be is that a power unit like this might be in a remote location, and then it could be via Cat5 cable, whatever like that. It could be sending power to a whole range of different cameras at different points around the house or premises. Now the next thing is to say, well, sometimes this power unit here just won't be sufficient. People will want larger, more expensive power units, simply because the larger power units have 2 advantages. Normally they are more powerful, number 1, and also the more expensive they are, normally the more reliable they can be. So if we look here, we'll say at a 2 amp, it comes in 2 pieces. We have the 2 amp power unit here, and we also have the power lead that comes with it. And you can just see that's where it'll push in there. And the step up from there would be 5 amp. Okay? So in general specification, what it does, they're all 12 volts things for this. So they would be, 2 amp would be somewhat more popular, or somewhat popular. 5 amp really quite specialist. Some professional guys who run a lot of cameras, or a lot of very heavy duty cameras, might decide to use it like that. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 12 volt 1 amp power unit supply that's available on the tvtrade.ie website.